Alright everybody, welcome to the channel. I am OGL Schmitt. This is Custom OGT. I hope everyone is ready for Friday and has a great weekend planned. I am going to do a reaction for an amazing channel member named Audiva. She suggested a band that I am positive I'm going to mispronounce. It looks like Pave, but there's one of those little squigglies above the E. So Pav, but you guys could help me out and forgive me for my ignorance. I would be very grateful. Audiva always selects bangers, though. I'm looking forward to this. This is a band that's on the rise, so let's check it out. If you guys have any knowledge or history of this band, let me know. I always like to know as much as possible about the bands I'm reacting to. But yeah, this is going to be a first time, and can't wait.
Keep you warm. I cuddled up to the things that you said. You always wanting more. While you're watching me fade out each day. Let's go, heroes, I let it go. So I quit, I was lying all along. I'll be on the corner with a lot of leaf, blending every version of who I've been. Yeah, I watched as the smoke drifted away. Said goodnight to the life I thought that we made.
So right off the bat, Audiva, when she suggested this on Discord, mentioned the singer had an interesting lilt to her voice. I understand that completely. There is more vulnerability in her voice than I was expecting. There is some nasality and a lot of cut in it. She will occasionally flip up into a really nice head voice, and sometimes she will start a phrase in that sort of strong cutting voice, and then end it in the with a flip up into the head voice, which is really cool. It means the phrase starts very powerful and ends kind of delicately. I like the intro of this had very sort of 80s synth pop vibes, which child of the 80s, I love that. And I like how in the verse it was percussion and bass. They set a groove that she could ride, but left all the space for her vocals. And then there was a pause where everything dropped out, and then boom, the whole band comes crashing in. That's a great dynamic and made sure you felt that transition. But this is a very interesting sound. Let's keep going. There's our transition going on there. That's more comments. First of all, if you find a spaceship or a flying saucer in your backyard, if it's not yours, don't stand directly underneath it. Nothing good can happen there. So second verse, very similar, spacious, but a bit more activity. There's a couple of rhythmic hiccups that sort of kept you off balance a little bit. You know what's awesome though? Melodic bass lines. I don't think that I don't think bass gets nearly enough credit as being an instrument that can carry a melody. So I'm loving how in this arrangement where it's just drums, there's some like keyboard ambiance. but you have that bass line just laying down a really simple melody that you can, that sort of anchors everything. Kind of, it's the current that's kind of pulling you along. I also want to say the singer, there's a likability to her voice and to her presentation as well. So once she's saying "Don't give up on me yet," you're kind of like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere." So yeah, I'm liking the heaviness of the sound. It's one of those things where the bass is actually carrying a lot of them. The bass and the vocals are what's carrying the melody here, because the guitar feels very fuzzy. It's very textured, but there's not like a riff or anything that you can pick out. So it's a densely textured song with the melody being carried by the bass and the vocals, which is a unique choice, and it's really working for this band. That was actually a very fascinating piece and strangely emotional. She introduced some different tricks to her vocals there. Some like her onsets are very creative. Sometimes she'll kind of creak into the sound. Sometimes she'll use more of like a raspy or a gritty onset. And when she does that, and when she ends it in that light head voice, just there's a lot of life just in a single phrase. Um, I liked the lyric, "If it hurts, then you know." The old saying, "If pain reminds you that you're alive," there's something to be said for that. Being numb, I think, is the worst thing you can be. It's kind of like anger is much more productive than sadness, because at least anger, you're amped up, you're ready to do things, you're primed for activity. Whereas it's too easy to get kind of drawn down into a quagmire when you're sad or depressed. Yeah, so I like this band's approach of using the guitars essentially as an ambient instrument, and using the drums to set the groove, and the bass and the vocals to convey a melody. She has a lot of charisma as a performer, just and in her voice. It's a voice that kind of makes you want to root for her, even though like you're watching a video and you're seeing her perform. But if I just heard that, um, and just without even seeing the video, I was like, okay, that sounds like someone I could get behind. That sounds like someone who I want to see overcome, and that's good. You want that kind of magnetic hook. Um, so I hope this band is able to succeed. That they seem to be on the rise. So yeah, guys, like and share this. Let's give this band some love. Let's bring their sound to the world. Audiva, thank you for another amazing suggestion. Guys, mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Music is your best support group. Listen to it whenever you can. And please take care of yourselves so you can take care of others, especially in these days when it seems like there's so many things trying to pull us apart. Just hold on to that basic shared humanity. Thank you all very much. Let me know if this band has got some more songs. I would love to hear more from them. So, you guys have a good day. Be seeing you real soon.